good, y'all? Today is October the 1st, the night of October the 1st. Yesterday was my birthday. I had turned 20 years old. I know, feel me? I'm unk now. But anyway, let's get straight into the point. So, as you can see by the title and thumbnail, this video is titled 10 Things I Learned Before 20. So, I'm giving advice basically for teenagers, mainly young men, but you feel me? If you're a girl, you can listen to it. It's not wrong with that. But yeah, I'm giving advice on what I learned throughout my teenage years, because you feel me? Y'all like I see y'all as like, you feel me, like my little homie, so I can kind of give you game, give you advice, tell you how shit goes, and you know, I'm not the smartest person, but just see me as like y'all big brother or unk. No, I'm joking. Very organized though, you know, we got the list right here. Shout out to AB Academy, you feel me? He inspired me to do these type of videos. I've been watching damn near every single episode, and you feel me? He gives a lot of good games, so shout out AB Academy. But yeah, 10 things I learned before 20. Number 1, fine shit slows you down. Now when I say fine shit slows you down, I'm basically saying females, they slow you down. As a young man, I know, like, you feel me, even if I told myself this about 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I probably wouldn't listen to myself, but you feel me? Females slow you down. You too young to be wanting to be with someone forever right now. It's just the truth. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a select few out there. It doesn't happen too often, but it happens. You meet your person young, and y'all end up staying together, getting married, and living the rest of y'all life together. It's happened to plenty of people. Feel me? So I'm not saying it can't happen, but I'm just saying don't go out looking for it. You feel me? It's not even just relationships specifically. I'm sorry, I got my retainers in, so I might have a little lisp. But it's not relationships specifically. I'm just talking about the niggas who just look for hoes everywhere they go. Like, how to explain it? Like, they do everything for the hoes. They go here looking for hoes. They're looking on, oh, what female can I get on? You feel me? That shit's not the way to go. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I feel like if niggas put as much effort into chasing something valuable, or chasing something, like chasing their dream, chasing a way to make money, chasing the bag, whatever you want to say, you feel me? I feel like niggas will get there a lot faster. And I know it sounds a little cliche, maybe you've heard that before, but I'm like an eyewitness to this. Like, I've seen this happen. You feel me? Even with myself. I remember, I'm gonna use myself as an example. I remember I got into a little relationship. Everything about me slowed down. Everything. Like my mental health, low-key even my physical health. I wasn't eating, and I planned to lose weight, but I was losing a little too much weight. You feel me? And I was getting super skinny at one point. I might throw up an old picture of how skinny I used to look. It was getting bad and unhealthy, you feel me? My mental clarity wasn't good. I wasn't making as much money as I would like, as I knew I could make. As soon as I got out of that, everything in my life went up. My mental health got better. I started seeing a lot more pape. I started going to the gym. I just felt like I was truly becoming a man. And I was like 17 at the time. It taught me a lot. And I'm starting to see it among my friends. Like, when you chase females, or sometimes you may get entangled or caught up with a girl, sometimes it can kind of fuck your life up. So now it's even like, whenever a new female comes into my life, it's like, I may be a little interested, but it's like, I know where it might go, you feel me? I don't want to bring her into my life, and now she's slowing the shit that I got going on down. It's never nothing personal. I would love to have a girlfriend half the time, but you feel me? The other half of the time, it's just like, it might not be the right decision at the time, you feel me? And trust me, I'm an advocate for relationships. I just don't think that it's the right time as of now. I try not to even take females serious nowadays, you feel me? We can have our little fun, but sometimes just, I don't want to say fun like I'm a whore, but you feel me? Y'all know what I'm trying to get at. But long story short, bro, I don't think chasing females is gonna really get you anywhere. And you feel me? Y'all can have fun. I'm not saying like, don't talk to no females at all and stay the fuck away from females. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying limit it, you feel me? Number 2 on my list, discipline over motivation. Now this kind of speaks for itself, you feel me? All right, let me give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example. Say I want to start on an online business, or I want to start doing trading, day trading, because you feel me? I think you can make money from it. I don't know too much about it, but I'm just giving an example. Or actually, we're gonna do YouTube, since I do YouTube. Say, all right, I want to do some deep work or studying on how I want to film this video. Say you want to do that, right? You have mad motivation to do it right before you're about to go to sleep. You're looking at videos of other YouTubers driving in the cars you want, making the money you want to make, and just living the life that you know you can achieve if you really try, right? So say you get that motivation, all of a sudden you're doing push-ups at 3 a.m. You niggas know what I'm talking about, you feel me? Y'all see the TikToks, right? You go to bed, you wake up, first thing you do, scroll, right? And mind you, if you can limit it and you're disciplined, there's nothing wrong with that. Just not the first thing you do. Make sure y'all pray first. But anyways, so say you do that, then you get up, you gotta go to work, you gotta go to school. You go to work, you go to school for a little bit, you come back, you get back home, that motivation sometimes is not there no more. Now you get home, you're like, you know what, I just worked that long ass shift, let me go play the game a little bit. You go play the game a little bit, but before you play the game, you're a little hungry, so you go get some food, you eat. Probably not anything too healthy, but you feel me, you go get some food, you eat. Sit down, play the game for like 3-4 hours, right? You're hungry again, your homeboy calls you, or not, fine shit calls you. She like, what you doing right now? I'm kind of hungry. I'm like, you trying to get some food? Now you go get some food, right? Now, driving there is also a time consumer. You drive, go pick her up, y'all go get some food, y'all eat, and y'all probably chill after, right? That's wasting even more time. You drop her back home, drive all the way back home, you get home, you're tired, you just ate, so you feel me, you want to kind of chill a little bit, but now you gotta shower. You go shower, you get in your bed, now you start scrolling again, and the whole day is gone just like that, because you weren't as motivated to do it, because maybe you were tired. But what you didn't have that really matters is discipline. You didn't have the discipline to be like, nah, I gotta do this today, or I gotta make room for this. You could have stayed off the game. You could have said no to fine shit, you feel me? But instead, you have discipline. But basically what I'm trying to say is, discipline kicks in when motivation isn't there. So a lot of times you may not feel like doing it, and you gonna watch this and be like, yeah, he's right, I gotta lock in. The next day you probably gonna do the same shit again, unless you gonna make it up in your mind that, nah, I'm finna make a difference. But besides that, I'm not gonna lie, most of you niggas just gonna do the same shit again. And I'm not saying this like I'm above or better than any of y'all, but it's just like, cause I do this shit too, still do this shit. I try not to, but I do this shit. This is shit I've learned as I've been growing up. Number 3, take accountability. Take accountability for shit that's even not your fault. With what it's kind of hard to explain, but with what I've seen, even, it don't make sense. Maybe verbally or out loud, you may not have to take accountability for everything. But like internally, if you take accountability for everything that goes wrong in your life or goes bad, or shit that's not really your fault, but you feel me, you're paying the consequence. If you take accountability for it, it helps you to sit with it easier. And it helps you to be like, all right, even though that wasn't my fault, I'm gonna take it as my mistake. What can I do to make it better? You feel me? For example, let me think of an example. Say you're a wide receiver at a football game. You've been playing, and you're going against a good corner, right? He's been doing a really good job on you the whole game. But let's say you get wide open 3 times in that game, and the quarterback throws a bad pass all 3 times. Instead of getting mad at the quarterback that he sold you on the passes, be like, nah, that's my fault. I should have got open more times so he had more opportunities. You feel me? I don't know if that's really making sense, but you feel me? It's the best example I could get off the top of my head. You feel me? But yeah, number 4, this one that I kind of had to learn the hard way, especially since I graduated high school, but nobody is coming to save you. Nobody at all. Especially as a man. Maybe as a girl it might be a little different, but as a man, bro, nobody's coming to save you. It feels like, even now sometimes it still feels like this. I'm not gonna lie, I do. it feels like you're constantly drowning. And you know, every once in a while, you can push yourself up, get a breath of fresh air, start shredding for a little bit, then you drown again. I'm not explaining it. I don't know if that's a good analogy. But that's how it feels since I graduated high school. It's like I'm just doing everything myself. You feel me? And I've always been an independent nigga growing up. Like, since I turned like 14, you feel me? Of course, my parents, you know, do the basic shit. But I mean, like, when it comes to doing shit for myself, like buying myself clothes, as of recent, even buying myself food. It's not that niggas don't have it, but you feel me? Sometimes you get to an age where you really gotta take care of yourself. By niggas, I mean my parents, if you're not getting it. But yeah, you're really in this alone. Like, no one's coming to save you. No one's gonna come give you $1 million. It's good to have hope that God will bless you like that, but feel me? Try to get it out the mud yourself. Especially with this YouTube shit, I feel like a lot of niggas, they kind of rely on bigger YouTubers in the game. I've seen, especially with like black YouTube, they rely on bigger YouTubers or bigger influencers to get them the clout they need to blow. With me, even though I may have been in the videos with like Mari Frost, King Sid, and probably one or two other YouTubers I may have got like been in the video with, and I probably put them in the vid. But like, I understand that I want to get this shit out the mud myself. Like, if I can get to a high level without no shout out, just strictly based off what I've built, it'll be better than for someone else's fan base to come to me, you feel me? I don't want no one to save me, because when you get to, like, when you make it in the end, you'll end up having, it'll just feel a lot better. It'll feel like you really put that work in, you feel me? You want to be a disappointment. The last thing you'd want to be is a disappointment to your whole family. Think about it. Like, sometimes that's what kind of my motivation. Like, think about 10 years from now, say you're still in the same position you are in now, and everyone in your family is just like, damn, like, he ain't really do nothing. You feel me? That's terrible. That's terrible, you feel me? So yeah, save yourself, because no one's coming to save you. Number 5. Now, this may be a little, it's not something I want to speak too much about, because I'm not the most knowledgeable person in this topic, but understand God for yourself. Understand the Lord for yourself. I feel like, especially us as we're young, we kind of just go off what people tell us about the Lord. But let's open the Bible for ourselves, do our own research, and really understand the Lord for ourselves. What does the Lord want to see from us? You feel me? Sometimes we rely on what other people are telling us, but what does the Lord want to hear from us? You feel me? For example, let me use an example. I try not to say this a lot, because people are going to think it's just a justification for me to cuss. There's really not. Nowhere in the Bible does it say I can't. Fuck, I don't even want to say this. Fuck it. Nowhere. So, say for example, you know, we hear, oh yeah, Christians don't cuss. And yes, it's true. It's a sin to cuss, for sure, right? But when the Bible says curse, right, it means cursing as in like insulting someone, insulting your neighbor, insulting someone who whether they deserve it or don't deserve the insult. That's what it means. Say for example, I tell someone, oh, F you feel me? That, of course, is a sin, right? Does something you don't like, and you're like, F you, start cursing them out. Yeah, of course, that's a sin, right? Say you call someone dumb, like, oh yeah, that person's dumb. You don't even gotta say it out loud. You could say it in your head. You could insult them in your head. That's still a sin, just as much. You didn't even cuss. You didn't even say it out loud. That's still a sin. If I hit my foot and say, fuck, you think the Lord gonna be like, what the heck? No, he's not. Sometimes it's like, we get too religious. Of course, you don't use those words out of respect, because I'm not gonna be like, fuck, in front of my mom, you know? But out of respect, you don't say certain things. But out of respect, you don't use words like stupid either. Like, I'll never be in the church and be like, oh yeah, he's stupid. Just because it's not a quote unquote curse words, one of those words you bleep out, doesn't mean it's safe. You feel me? It's just, I don't know if I'm really making sense, but it's an example I've been using for a while. Nowhere in the Bible does it say, oh, if you fall down, you're like, fuck, shit. You're not gonna go to hell for that, bro. It's not a sin. But you know, out of respect, you wouldn't want to do that in the house of the Lord, just like you wouldn't want to do it to your mom. You feel me? But I also wouldn't say stupid in the house of the Lord, or dumb in the house of the Lord, or saying anything that may be a little aggressive in the house of the Lord, just out of respect, you feel me? But I feel like sometimes we let culture influence our religion, and we don't have as much of an understanding of it. And I feel like we are more religious than we are, how I explain it, like a relationship with Jesus. We're following more of a cult or a religion than actually having a relationship with Jesus, in my opinion. Again, I don't really want to speak too much on this topic because I feel like I'm not super educated, but I'm just telling y'all what I know for sure. You feel me? As of right now. And yeah. Number 6, don't take everything so personal. Like, bro, only females do that. And even females, like, even like, I know it's like, even someone like my mom, like our own family members will say something. My mom would be like, oh, she'll start complaining. And it's like, you don't gotta take it personal. Like, don't take it to heart. Sometimes it's not that serious. And you have to realize, not everyone thinks about you as much as you think they think about you. You feel me? You're not on their mind constantly. What they said to you might not even be something they really thought about, or, you feel me? Or something they really meant. If someone's like, oh yeah, nigga, you a bitch, spits on you, I'm not saying don't take that shit personal. Obviously, you feel me? Niggas disrespecting you. But I'm just saying shit like, it's your birthday. For example, me, it was just my birthday yesterday, you feel me? And, you feel me, I may joke around and be like, oh nah, if niggas don't say happy birthday, y'all foul. But honestly, in reality, I don't give a fuck. Like, I have some homies who didn't even say happy birthday. I expected to say happy birthday, but it's like, I can't take that shit personal. Maybe they didn't see it. Maybe they weren't really thinking. Maybe they just ain't care too much about my birthday. And you feel me? You're basically saying you want me dead, but again, I'm not gonna take that shit personal, bro. I know if you take everything personal in life, you're gonna find yourself a lot more mad at people or the world than you really should be. You're gonna have a lot more hate in your heart, especially if you're a sensitive person. Trust me, when I was like a kid, I used to be super sensitive. I used to take everything personal. But like, and you might be angry at a person that doesn't even think they did anything to you because of something they said like a couple months ago that, you know, maybe they were joking, but you probably thought it was a meaning behind it, but in reality, that nigga was probably just joking. But yeah, don't take everything personal. Number 7, find what gives you mental clarity. Now me, I've said this before in previous videos. Going for long walks in the park, sometimes listening to music, sometimes I don't have to be. Or going on like late night drives, listening to music. Sometimes I don't even have to be listening to music, or, just catching the breeze of the fresh air, or walking at nighttime. I know, sometimes that can be a little scary, especially if you're a female, but walking at nighttime, walking through the city, enjoying the lights, that should give me mental clarity because I get to really sit with my thoughts. Some of y'all could be sitting in the shower, like, obviously you can't stay in the shower for 30 minutes straight, you're gonna run out all the hot water, you feel me? But sometimes just sitting in the shower is really thinking to yourself, you feel me? Sometimes even playing the game is therapeutic. It may not have you thinking as deep as you could if you were not doing anything, but it's therapeutic. It kind of gives you mental clarity. It makes you feel better after you're finished. Everyone has what kind of helps them, and for me personally, like I said, it's just long walks, quiet walks, or sitting in the car listening to music. You feel me? That shit helps me think of ideas. It helps me pray to the Lord. A lot of times I pray every day, but it don't be like a deep prayer. But sometimes when I go for a walk, I can really pray and really think about my life and thank God for everything He's gotten me through. So mental clarity is very important. I remember, I don't mean to bring up past shit, but sometimes fucking with a girl and I stop fucking with her, then I'll just go for if it kind of hurt me a little bit, or I don't say hurt me, but if it kind of got to me a little bit, then I'll go for a little walk and I really think and reflect, and it'll just make me feel better after. It'll make me feel good. I don't know. It's not even like I had any motivation, but it's just something about me just walking, praying, listening to Drake. They say don't listen to Drake when you're sad or whatever, but for me, I love listening to Drake. I'm not gonna lie. Listening to Drake, late night drive home, it's just so therapeutic. But yeah, just make sure sometimes it could even just be chilling with your friends, just going out with your friends. I'm not gonna lie. You don't even gotta get drunk or nothing, maybe just a walk, a late night walk, or late night drive, just chilling, having one of them remember when conversations. Those are always the best, and those are like my go-tos. It really is beneficial, and I've been doing a lot more in my later teens. I guess in my earlier teens I didn't do it as much, cause I don't know, you feel me? But when I was like 16, 17, 18, I would do that shit a lot. Even at 19, I was doing it. Yeah, even at 19, I was doing it pretty often. Yeah. Number 8, you are who you hang around. I used to be one of those niggas who felt like who I'm around can't change me. Cause I'm very, very strong-willed, and I feel like it's really hard to change me. Like, it's really hard to change how I am and how I think. And I still do think that. Like, I really feel like it's hard to get me to do something that I already made up in my head I don't want to do. But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes you convince yourself when you're around those people that do the thing that you say you're not gonna do, you feel me? If you hang around 4 fools, I forgot who said this, but I heard this from somewhere. It was like, if you hang around 4 fools, you're probably a 5th fool, you feel me? If you hang around 4 people who are alcoholics, you're probably gonna be the 5th alcoholic. Now, I'm not gonna expose myself too much, but it's been things that I thought, oh yeah, I probably won't do this, but I see this friend did it, this friend did it, this friend did it. And maybe I thought I wouldn't do it at this time, or maybe I thought I would never do it. But slowly I was starting to do that same shit too. It's kind of crazy. I even have a homeboy. It's like, he used to be like call niggas cringe for smoking. He used to say, oh, y'all niggas are cringe, stop smoking. And I would never smoke, that shit's cringe, right? When other niggas would be smoking, he would be chilling in the corner. Then he started being around niggas who were smoking, and then eventually niggas started smoking too. And then the niggas started smoking a lot, and you feel me? That's just an example, you feel me? Hope no one takes this personal, because bro, I'm just giving advice. But yeah, now the nigga smokes too. When he smokes, you feel me, a lot more than he ever did. And it's just crazy how shit can change because you're around those people. Say surround yourself with good people, because if you surround yourself with like-minded people, successful people, people who kind of like have a similar mentality to you, a winner mentality, you gonna see if one person wins, then you gonna win over here, you feel me? Obviously, it's not like I'm surrounded by millionaires, so maybe if I was, I'd at least make $100,000 a month. No, I'm so stupid. That's $1 million a year. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, it may not be around you, and I'm not saying isolate yourself from those friends, but you feel me? Keep a healthy distance sometimes, and just know your boundaries. Anyways, I think that leads us into our next point, or the point after this. Let me see. Keep healthy relationships, not close relationships. You feel me? Now with me, I feel like as men, we kind of don't have that close relationship. And again, I'm gonna mention some shit my friends did, and I hope if any of them are watching, they don't take it personal. But I had a certain friend group. We would play the game all the time, you feel me? And it got to a point where I kind of stopped playing the game. This is just an example I'm giving. And these niggas kept playing the game, and then it just felt like we also didn't go to the same middle school no more. We all went to different high schools. So it's like we were kind of around different friends, new friends, doing different shit. At first, it bothered me a little bit. I'm like, damn, our group don't do nothing no more. We can go a week without talking in our group chat. Sometimes even 2 or 3 weeks without talking in our group chat. And I'll be like, damn. Like, I used to kind of take that shit to heart, you feel me? Like, I felt like these were like all my best friends. But I realized, as you get older, everyone has their different life paths, you feel me? And it's not like I cut niggas off, because I really don't. I love them niggas to death. And, I would say we're still close. But we just don't have to be on the same shit we was when we was in middle school, you feel me? Or even early high school. Because, niggas are going to have their differences. This nigga might go here, and this nigga might go here. This nigga might start selling drugs. This nigga might start a business. This nigga might become a professional gamer. You know what I'm trying to say, you feel me? It's just, we have our different paths. And if you are attached to your friends or feel like, oh, no, I gotta do this with these niggas, you're just gonna break your own heart. It's good to do mental check-ins, check up on your friends. I struggle to do this. I don't know. I just don't check up on people. I don't know why. Like, I love all my niggas to death, but I just don't check up on them. I don't know why. But it's still good to check up on people, but just know you don't have to keep that close of a relationship with them. Plus, when you're by yourself, I feel like, back to the mental clarity thing, you kind of like become more in tune with yourself. You kind of lock in with yourself a little more. You start to notice things about yourself. Even with your female friends, was one female friend, we was like this at one point, like we were so close, and tables turn, bridges burn, you live and learn. Shit happened, that friendship ended, and I was like, damn. Now I got too much pride, low key, especially back then, so I wasn't gonna hit her and be like, you feel me, could we be cool again? It was just like, we fell out, sat our last happy birthdays, and then just never spoke again. And sometimes I'm still like, damn, I wish I had that relationship, because that shit felt so genuine, and it felt like a true friendship. And I don't even be friends with females, because I'm not gonna lie, if I'm friends with a female, just know I'm fucking. No, I'm chilling. I'm not fucking her. But that was like a genuine friend I had, and we fell out. And I wish I could keep that healthy relationship with her, but I don't think that shit will ever be like how it was, and that's okay. As long as they're doing good, you feel me? We don't have to even have a relationship or anything. As long as you're doing good, it's good. We don't gotta be close like how we were. I hope I'm not yapping in this video. Y'all let me know if I'm making sense down in the comments below. Anything I'm missing or anything y'all want to add to what I'm saying, anything I might have said wrong. But anyways, last point. But yeah, feel free to tell me anything I've even said wrong. I like to see disagreements. I mean, don't say no bullshit like if you're just here to hate, but I'm saying like if you're like, nah, Lee, I think this is this way, you feel me? But last thing is just to forgive. Because if you don't forgive people, the Lord is not going to forgive you. Simple as that. You forgive. I know it's hard to forgive. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of things that have been done to me. I'm just like, damn, the fuck. But it's just like, you forgive them. It kind of takes that hate out of your heart. Of course, you're not going to forget it. At the back of your head, you feel me, we're all human. At the back of your head, it's still going to be there like, nah, none of that nigga did that shit to me. So if a person shows you how they are, believe that that's how they are. Do you feel me? Forgive them. Just let them do them. I like the saying that I've seen a lot of people say, like, I still want to see you eat, you're just not at my table, you feel me? Forgiveness is very important. Take the hate out of your heart. And we sin against the Lord every day, all of us. Don't act like, yes, even you, even your pastor. If your pastor doesn't sin every day, he sins every week. But yeah, let's just learn to forgive so Jesus can forgive us. But yeah, y'all, I think that's it. Thank y'all for the birthday gifts. You feel me? This is my first day being 20. Hopefully it will be the best year I ever, or one of the best years I have on YouTube. And yeah. And let me know how y'all like the video. But yeah. Think I'm Peter Parker. I was in the dark, I can't complain cause it get even darker. Bitch broke my heart, I need some drink, I don't need no doctor. Turn up, take all you got up and left your seat. The bridges burned and be the reason why I walk around with her. I told my brothers I'ma put them on my back and we gon' eat. They keep saying I'm gon' make it, just keep fucking up them beats.